Hey guys, this is a do-it-yourself video for a BIo-Pellet Reactor. Similar concepts for my previous video for the do-it-yourself calcium reactor. Here I am. You can use many different size tubes. For what I've used here, I've bought a 6-foot 6-inch tube for my previous project, which was a calcium reactor. I could have gone out and bought maybe a 3.5-inch or 4-inch, but I actually wanted to stick with a 6-inch diameter on the tube. The height on this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's 12 inches. So it's not pretty high. The bottom piece, the base there, it's roughly 7 inches by 10 inches. Tube is 12 inches high with a 6-inch diameter, and the round lip there, well, let's get into that for a second. So reason for this is because I kept it fairly large this time because I wanted to keep it in the future for a very long time. I didn't want to keep rebuilding projects over and over and over again. So with this, it allows me to keep it between, for a 75-gallon tank is currently what I have now, and hopefully in the future can upgrade to a much bigger tank. And I can still use the same unit. And so this is a little different from my previous calcium reactor. Looking at the top, you're going to see there's a PVC fitting that I actually mounted in. I found this, I was just walking through the Home Depot store, and I found that just a little idea for having a little PVC close fitting at the top allows me to actually have a much better concept of it. Now this is a 4.5-inch diameter on the inside. So the inside diameter is 4.5 inch. It allows me to actually put my hand right inside, access and clean the reactor when I need to. And it's a 4-inch plug fitting that I have with the O-ring, so it is going to be water seal tight. I did kind of jump to the gun on this for the reactor. I will actually show you what it looks like before the tube, the top portion is put in. Here at the side I have another project I'm doing for our family member. This one here, the outer ring is 7 inches. I'm sorry, it's a 6.5-inch outer ring, and welded on by Weld-On 4. It's a liquid substance that you use to glue acrylic together. It's not called gluing, it's called welding. What it pretty much does is softens the two materials and it plies them together as one solid piece, so there's no water leakage and it's extra strong bond. Here it is, Acrylic 4. Now at the top here, what I have on the other one, it is a push plug fitting, so it's the thread pattern is, I believe, half-inch thread pattern by a half-inch outlet. Now the way I did that was looking at it here. Now this is, I don't know what you call this at Home Depot, there's a special name for this, but anywho, this is by manufacturer rating they are a 4-inch, but it's kind of weird. The inner diameter here, it's actually a 4.5-inch. But anywho, on the box when you go to the store, it will say a 4-inch. The reason why I chose stuck with a 4-inch is because in the future, if I actually wanted to get a 4.5-inch tube, it's highly possible. Which I thought would be the best option, but I didn't want to go ahead and buy another 6-foot tube for this. So 4.5-inch on the outer diameter. Now the plug, here you go. Again, stick it in. But so what I did here now, I drilled a hole. I actually went to a local fish store and I picked up a slip plug. So it's a 3/4 inch slip plug with a 1/2-inch thread on the inside. Sorry, I just stuck this on. I should have done that. But yeah, so that's a slip plug. Now what the slip plug is going to allow me to do is obviously slide it into here. There you go. And I will glue that into place. And then close that up. And now I can actually go ahead and put it in. Now this is fairly large. If you noticed, I did actually cut halfway point from here. There's no apparent reason. The only reason I actually did it was I didn't, if I can get this on. Anyway, I don't want to break it right now. Two hands would actually get it in, but there you go. So that's exactly how it's done. Now, to glue PVC, ABS, plastics, or slash acrylics, there's another solution for that. You cannot go with acrylic 4. It's a big no-no because this acrylic 4 only goes from acrylic to acrylic. It will not allow you to glue ABS to plastic or PVC to acrylic. With that, what you're going to have to do is get the welded-on 16. There we go. Now if you look at the manufacturer ratings on it, they do say it does bond PVC, acrylic, and plastic together. Now welded-on, the manufacturer actually says you can go from welded-on 16 to welded-on 40, I believe, which is a two-part solution where you gotta mix together and glue it together. But I'm gonna experiment with the 16. I did do some research online. Everybody said it does do the job. And so here you go. With the pump I'm going to be running, it's going to be Eheim Compact, which is going to be Eheim Compact Plus 2000, which is going to be in the center brace here, piping out, piping down, and into the reactor with a L bracket, plumbing fitting, which is going to face down, and then the water is going to disperse out and up again. That will be another part for this, but I hope you do like it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to email or message below. Thank you very much.